Please give it up for Gunshow. Thank you very much. We are Gunshow. Thank you so much for coming, Providence. You rock. How are you? It's good to see you. I apologize in advance. We're going to do a long form that we've been working on called the Goldstein, or the Memory Storm, in which we relate true stories to you, and then all hell breaks loose. So if we can just get started with a suggestion of anything at all, we'll go from there. I heard evil first. So the broom club is kicking.
I went to Camp Choye for 9 summers, which is north of Houston, Texas. And one summer there was this shark in another cabin. A shark is a skinhead against racial prejudice. They're straight into
It's a Christian camp.
Oh yeah, Presbyterian camp.
Oh, Presbyterian.
Thank you for reminding me. It's Choye, which in the Indian language of that region meant the place where tall trees grow, and which to Camp Choye meant the place where faith grows. So, there was this shark, Kenny, and one time we were fighting for some reason, and I knew what I could do to get his goat, and I said, I don't think you're really a shark, I think you're still a Nazi. So then, he hit me and I punched him in the balls. We made up later.
When I was first moved to Milwaukee, I lived in Milwaukee for 9 years, in the summer of '87, there was a skinhead uprising of like the national white party, whatever, sent representatives who sort of foment this group of skinheads. And it was really popular. And I didn't get in. There was this girl in the film program that I was in, and she was a skinhead chick, and she hung out with like one of the scariest skinheads in the city. And we were at a Red Hot Chili Peppers concert, and he was in the mosh pit with us, and he just started pounding his head into my back. And I was like, ah! I turned around and I was like, I know who you are. So I just gave him a little slap on top of the head, and he was like, "You're all right!" And then after that, she was like, "Yeah, my boyfriend says you're pretty cool."
I did a show called Beautiful Thing in Chicago that moved eventually to New York. But we did really bad at advertising in Chicago because we had sort of said we were going to close and it went on for another 3 months. So everyone thought that we'd close, and so we'd get these Thursday nights where there were literally more people on stage than in the audience. And in order to build up our scene, we actually went out and got the janitor to sit in the front row and watch the show. And it's a gay-themed show. It's basically about 2 young boys in London discovering love, but it happened to be with each other. And this guy, when he sold Streetwise, which is like this homeless newspaper in Chicago, and he's sitting up in the front row, and it kind of goes on, and the play ends, and you literally hear what 5 people clapping sounds like, which is really depressing. It's like, and as the lights went down, we're walking off stage, like, man, what just happened? You hear the black guy in the front row go, man, that was all right.
Let's see. I've been in many shows where there were not many people in the audience, and I don't think that's a reflection on me, but that could be my ego talking. There was one show I did summer stock down in Jekyll Island, Georgia, which is way, way, way South Georgia near Savannah, and it was hot as all get out down there. It was really crazy hot in the middle of the summer, and it was outdoor amphitheater, and for some reason, it was a huge place. All these truckers would come to the show, and we were doing Oklahoma and Nunson and things. It would be like 2 weekends in a row, it was almost all truckers, like there had been some convention around. And one of those nights, I was in, I don't know if you know Oklahoma, fabulous show. There's a 3 ballet sequence in it, and I was one of the can-can dancers in that part. I mean, that was not my only part of the show, but I'm really looking forward to it. So anyway, I had this skirt, like a can-can skirt, and it was 3 girls do this can-can number, and for whatever reason, that night in the middle of it, my skirt just went to the ground, and there was nothing I could do. You know, your arms are like this, and you're can-canning, so it's not like you can like catch it. So it fell, and so I was skirtless for the number, and I had a lot of trucker fans. But came up to me and was like, "You were really good in the show," you know.
I went to a Halloween party at a ship on the piers of Manhattan, and the ship is this really old boat that has actually sunk twice. It's been dredged up and tried to sail again. It's sunk and they dredged it up, and actually now it just sits on the pier.
The frying pan.
The frying pan, that's what it's called, thank you. And so they rent it out all the time for parties and such. And I went to this huge Halloween party hosted by a temp agency I was working for at the time called Athens. And in the bowels of the ship, we got into a breakdance contest, and I was doing very well. In fact, winning the breakdance contest. And my last opponent was a big plastic chair, and someone put up there like, "And the final contender," and I didn't realize, I beat the shit out of that chair. Actually, there were pieces of it everywhere. It destroyed the chair. And what I didn't realize is that the entire floor of the bottom of this ship that they dredged up twice was like covered in a layer of film like an inch thick, and I was covered in just black.
Oh man.
Yeah, that'll do it. Why are you so angry?
What reason do I have not to be angry, okay? You don't know anything about where I'm from.
Where are you from?
Downtown, okay? Down city.
Providence?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a rough neighborhood. I'm surprised you're even wearing a shirt. That's all I know about Down City, man. No one wears shirts.
That's all you want to know, okay? It gets a lot worse after the shirts come off.
Well, I'm glad that you came here to camp.
Well, I have to say, it's a really nice atmosphere. You know, I like all the back rubs. Man, I wouldn't have said that like a few weeks ago. I wouldn't have said I like the back rubs.
Well, you're making progress. And we've all been talking and said, Clarence is really coming along.
You know, you're a really fucking cool counselor. You know that?
It's cool. Kind of calm down the language a bit. I'm glad that you feel that way. Perhaps you can find another way of expressing it, like, I don't know, making me a card. That would be nice. And, if there's no profanity involved, I'll even hang it up.
Well, look, I haven't gone to arts and crafts for a very good reason, okay? And maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll make you a card, okay? But that's asking a lot. Goose.
All right, well, I don't want to break it to you, but kind of doing arts and crafts right now. We're whittling a stick. We'll make this into a magnet. We'll put a little magnet on the back of this. We can stick it up there, and that way you can always remember you came to Camp Backrub. You can learn how to express your feelings through wood. See, look, it's a bear.
You're gonna love this summer theater. Fantastic. I've been all over these United States, and oh man, this production of MAME, I've seen it 4 times this month.
I saw Carousel last year.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I saw him. I'm pretty familiar with the musical scene. Especially in the South Georgia area.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I saw it in Pensacola.
You go to North Georgia.
The summer theater there is terrible. Terrible.
The elevation.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How so?
Well, Southern Georgia is much lower than Northern Georgia. Get its lead. Appalachians at that point. I think the Smokies might go down there as well. But either way,
But how was it?
terrible musical theater scene.
You're blaming it on the elevation?
Low oxygen levels.
I just think the director's bad over there.
Well, as a sharp, I have to agree that I believe that is a racially negative statement. Statistically, the North is filled with more and more minorities than southern Georgia. You see, the higher elevation brings down property values. Just because the directors are black doesn't mean they're bad.
I never saw that.
What is your problem? Are you okay?
No, I'm fine. Just went to this concert last night. My ears are ringing. I can hear my hair. My neck hurts. I was banging my head all night.
You were moshing again.
I see a couple guys run around in a circle and hit each other, and it's like an addiction. Can't help it. Tell myself
so
no.
well for so long. Why can't you get back into something safe like bow hunting? Bow hunting.
Yeah, I know, but there's no music.
You can wear, headphones.
Well, like bow hunt? Are you crazy?
Fine. Make reasons why it won't work. Yes, that's great.
Well, how am I supposed to hear the bucks? For one. For two, what if someone says, "Watch out for the bow"? I wouldn't know, it would come straight through my chest.
Well, then you get the thrill and excitement of moshing.
On the ground while the life sucks out of my body.
I'm just looking out for you. We spent $17,000 in chiropractic bills last year because of your moshing.
I know. It's just, I think I slipped a disc. My leg's a little numb.
I don't know why you do it. There's so many other things that you could do where you're not going to hurt your back like that. I mean, you don't have to do bow hunting. You could do sword swallowing. Dave does and loves it.
Sword swallow.
Yeah, fire eating. There's a lot of cool hobbies.
That's pretty interesting. Sword swallowing would allow my back to stay straight too.
Has to.
Yeah. I might give that a shot.
Start tensing your back up when you're doing that. Talk about a bow coming through your chest. Have a big, long samurai sword through there. That would just gut you. I'm saying.
You're absolutely right. I think this could be the best move for me. Swallowing swords. I had no idea that was an option.
I knew you'd like it, so.
You have one for me. That's incredible.
Can I stick it down your throat?
But don't you think I should warm up or something, or just go for it?
I say go for it. Why not?
Be my guest. I guess I gotta kind of do this for my first initial.
They're used to that position.
Well, here you go. Let's talk about that.
Oh my God! You completed it! I think it was perfect! You want it now? Is that yes? Okay.
That was incredible. Never thought a sword entering my body like that would be such a thrill, but I don't know why I didn't think that. It's a thrill. Never even considered it before. Let's get to the firing. Try that.
It's okay if I guys play with you too?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Where are you from? Detroit?
North Georgia.
Yeah, I hear it's real bad up there.
Get over there, man. Let's do a triangle.
Hey, what? Hey, look, I don't want any Providence, North Georgia rivalries, and Can't pass.
It's not a rivalry when they're crushing your rival.
I gave up that life, okay? So don't taunt me.
Guys, the Frisbee's talking now, okay? You guys are doing great. Seriously. You guys are going to get the best back rubs.
Let's try the hammer.
Hey, that was good.
Why don't you throw it a little harder?
We're switching places.
Why?
There's a wind.
What then?
There's a wind.
The sun's in my eyes.
I'll take the sun.
Get over there. We'll do a triangle.
Hey! It's fun, right? That was fast.
Ow.
So what do you say we talk about our feelings?
This is such a cool racist party.
I know. It's so hard to find it these days. Everyone, gets out of hand, they all go to jail, and then we gotta wait for another party.
I've been able to the last two I had to go through the line. It was so long. I waited all night. They wouldn't let me beyond the ropes. So I just want to fit in with everybody.
Why wouldn't they let you be on the ropes? Did you not have your white power card with you?
I didn't, and I didn't have any tattoos that supported the white race or diminished other races. I was so green.
It's not enough to say it. To just be like,
Exactly.
Cable.
Oh my God. The litany of slurs that came out of my mouth to try and get me through the door. Ooh. It didn't work. They wanted to see that
I'm surprised that, I know you have a ridiculously filthy mouth when it comes to slurring other races.
Thank you. Hey, David.
Hey.
I love all this racist feel here. It's so great.
Feel the hate, right?
Oh, it's so energizing.
I spiked it with a little bit of blood.
God, that's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
white blood, right?
Yes.
Oh, man. I've just always been looking for a group, and I've always wanted to be popular, and this is the first time that it really has just clicked for me, hating and...
Listen, we're playing racist Jenga in the other room if you guys
Pick a little, talk a little. Cheep, cheep, cheep. I take enough oxygen. We're pretty too high up. She was torn from the diaphragm. Jeez. Pick a little. Cheep, cheep. Cheep, cheep. Can we stop?
No! Go!
Oh my, this is the worst summer theater I ever saw. I'm getting back on the road.
I got a bag of pork rinds calling my name. Screw this crap.
Wait.
I'm so sorry.
Wait, there's nobody else out there.
That was all right.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, you sat in the cherries fighting.
Oh, no.
Dude.
We have a talk here. That was good, man.
My tar floor! I just covered this whole thing in tar! What's wrong with you? What the fuck, man? Now I gotta flatten it all out! Gravity doesn't do that alone!
Hey, dude, go easy. He just beat the chair.
Don't crush my ride, man. I'm high on triumph.
This isn't the end, B-boy. I may look like just a guy who spreads tar on the floors and bottoms of ships. I come from Detroit, where breakdancing began. I don't think that's true.
Listen, pal. Or if I should say, perhaps, Grandpa, why don't you show me your moves?
I will.
Get higher, baby. Get higher, baby. And don't ever come down. Freeze work. I'm not just gonna roll around in tar. White
I think the
Hey, are you
chair
okay?
When I was in middle school, my best friend was a girl named Claudia Child, and when I was in 6th grade, and breakdancing was all the rage, and I went to school, I went to Edwards Middle School in Conyers, Georgia, and it was all the rage there, believe it or not, and they had a breakdancing contest at this dance at the beginning of 6th grade. And, I mean, I could do like a little bit of stuff, but I'm not that good, but me and my friend Claudia decided, oh, we're totally going to be in the breakdancing competition. And, the people who were in it were really good. Like this guy, Bullet Pulliam, was awesome. And there were a couple other guys, I mean, no girls, of course. And so it comes time for us to go, and we were supposed to go like as a team. And they call us out, and Claudia runs up there, and I run out of the gym. So she's up there by herself, and she had less moves than me, and obviously Bullet Pulliam won.
I took a breakdancing class in New York. A few years ago, I decided that I would learn, just get out there and try something new. And so they taught us some down rock moves and some top rock moves, hence the previous scene. And but in the process of actually taking that class, I was injured. I went to do this move called a CZ, which is like down on the floor and you twist your legs around, but I managed to actually crush one of my testicles. So months later, I just had this like pain, going on. It hurt the day, but I was like, you smash your nuts every once in a while. It hurts. So like this, like a couple months later, I was like, my right testicle is still in pain, and there's like something growing on it. So I'm like, is this cancer? What is going on? So I go to the doctor, and he's like, well, you've got something there, and he decides to send me to get a sonogram. This is like the.
Was there a baby in there?
Check to make sure there are no tumors or whatever. So I go to the hospital, and I went in, and they took down my pants, and they put like a sheet over me, and they cut a hole so like so only my testicles would be laying out in the sheet. And one nurse came in to actually pull it out and like put it on the sheet. And a doctor came in, or another nurse came in and put the jelly all over my testicles. They didn't shave anything. And then another nurse came in and monitored everything as we scanned it. And then another nurse came in and cleaned off the business down there. And a doctor came in and read the results and was like, you're fine, it was a bruise. So I got up and I realized like a staff of 6 people went through the entire procedure.
Are you sure this was a hospital? The Russian baths in New York, on 10th Street, I go there often. Not often, but enough.
not.
It's not, but it is a bathhouse, and they have Russian and Turkish baths, and there's a really hot Turkish bath, there's like an oven, and they have a sauna, and they have a steam room, and they have this ice cold pool. It's actually pretty cool, and they give you massages and stuff like that. One day I walked in there, I usually go there when I'm hungover, I never go there when I'm feeling good. I only go there when I'm really hungover, and because I was like, I just want to sweat this out. And the Russian guy came up to me, like as I was walking in, he's like, "You need massage," and I was like, "No, I just, not now. I just want to get downstairs." And then like 5 minutes later, I'm downstairs. He's like, "Are you ready for a massage now?" I'm like, maybe later. Of course, it took maybe later. He's like, "Okay, room 16." And then 5 minutes later, he comes back up and kind of does this to me. "You need massage, like you're right here." And after that, I was like, and I got one. And I wasn't prepared to be completely naked for it. So I kind of walked up there and I had my towel on. He's like, "You, lie down." And I was like, "Okay." And the towel comes off and I'm just bare ass naked, lying down with a Russian man with very strong yet gentle hands, rubbing lotion all over me. And it's like, when he was up on my back, he was like, "Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah, actually, that does feel good." And then he would get down. And all the work that he had done before was completely erased. Like, and then I relaxed a little bit more, and then he would just get about that far. And be like, "Oh."
Okay, let's see here. Let's see, you did, God.
Yeah, it's a gift.
There's something not right, actually. That's not bothering you at all?
It's a little tender, but because I'm kind of into you. What?
That makes it hard for me to do my job when you say things like that, man.
Why?
What do you mean? I mean, there's nothing between us. I need to remain clinical.
Whatever you gotta do, baby.
Well, I guess I should put a glove on.
It's like taking a shower with a raincoat.
I'll admit it, that was my fault. I should have had a glove on. That could have caused a problem. You know what? There's something in there. I'm going to want a closer look. Janine, could you come in with some of the jelly, please?
Oh, right.
Can you just slide
I'll jelly it up.
Janine's a pre-op. She's going to be getting her full reassignment.
I'll jelly it up.
There we go. Let's just...
Well, I was kind of on you. Jesus Christ!
Oh, now for sonograph.
Machine here.
I'll be reading it.
Okay. See anything?
Yes.
Oh, for the love of God. This is not what I had in mind.
Oh, man, this is...
Sir, you might want to look at this.
Oh, yes, I love it. Can you see?
Oh, yeah, I can see your hand. Do that again.
Hey guys, not here for your enjoyment. I just want to point this out. This is my testicle skin, right?
There's a
This
baby.
can't be normal.
You're gonna have a baby.
I'm gonna print this out.
Congratulations.
Oh, I was so cold last night, and then I was just like half asleep, and I found a little throw rug, and I pulled itself over me. That was really nice. I didn't know you had that down at the end of the bed.
That was my testicles. Look, I have to tell you something. This is really... I've been dreading this all day. I'm pregnant. I'm going to have a baby.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, Jeff.
That's what I thought too, but I saw it. They showed me the sonogram.
Well, where's the baby? I mean...
It's in my testicles. Where do you think the baby would be?
Well, I don't
In
know.
my armpit?
There was a man who had a baby surgically implanted in his abdomen. Go to pregnantmale.com, you'll see it. But listen. You can carry a baby.
Hey, you know, believe what you want. In 9 months, this thing's coming out one way or another. And I don't want to even think about other.
Well, there's a few options for male testicle birth.
This is the doctor.
I highly recommend the C-section because the other way is shooting out the only way it can. I'm not in possession of a penis, but I would imagine that would be very, very painful.
Yeah.
So I think we should book you for a C-section.
Now?
Yeah, we should go ahead, reserve the operating room and all that kind of thing.
Doctor brought the equipment with me.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I want to see this baby.
I have the genetics.
I'll totally ditch you in the breakdancing contest. I just want to put it out there. I know this is not the right time to do it.
I'm sorry. It always...
Right in the middle of Saved.
Look, everybody was there. Everybody was there. And Bullet Wilson was like putting his legs behind his head and scooting around like he was a flying saucer, okay? I knew we were screwed.
This is Bullet's favorite movie.
Are you sweet on Bullet?
Yes.
This is my favorite movie. I saved. Oh, shit cracks me up.
Mandy Moore is great.
You're really special to me, Bullet.
Yeah? You're special to me too. I like some popcorn.
It's like you just do it naturally. Can I be your girlfriend?
You bet.
How dare you!
Oh, baby! What about you?
Oh, don't try to sweet talk me, Bullet. Let that go.
I'll prove myself to you, boy!
You know what? You better go.
Good thing there's all this space and fun in the theater.
Absolutely horrible.
Just one last story. I actually broke up with a girl because she did the worm in my apartment. And it was the most unattractive thing I have ever seen in my life. No offense, baby, that was wonderful. But this poor girl, she did it in my apartment, and I was like, I don't think I could ever hold your hand again.